Just use your insult.
Man, my son is so angry right now. It's hilarious. Does anyone else have kids they laugh at when they get upset? Or is it
No,
just me?
stop. Why are you making it worse?
Oh, excuse me. Mm.
Hold up, Gabe. Watch them, okay? Watch them, okay? Can you kill me? Can you kill me for a second?
Oh, come on with that shotgun.
Alright, Gabe.
Or do you have a ballista or something?
Oh, fuck me, no. You, medic, kill me.
One
Kill me.
sec, I'm 1v1ing.
Kill me. Hurry. Yeet!
Well, I hit one shot. Damn.
We control the high ground now.
Oh, damn it, I bodied. Oh, come on. How did I not hit any of those?
Medic, you know they're not on your team, right? That's the other
They're
team.
not attacking me.
Okay, well, can you push him back so I can get up?
Alright.
That's not what I meant.
Damn. Unless the teammate does something.
Gabe, they're getting up now.
Oh shit, Indigo, you got
Fine,
me!
medic!
Indigo, you should come over with the sword. That's not helpful.
Yeah, I'm gonna go kill Indigo now.
No, medic, no.
Let's go, I'm gonna fight you, let's go.
Behind you, medic. Behind you, medic. Don't worry, Gabe, I got an idea. Gabe, I got an idea. Control.
I'm up.
Oh shit, we got company. Medic! Are you fucking kidding me? Help me!
They're not attacking me. I'm just dancing.
No
bro.
shit! Oh my.
I can't even tell the teams. It's like a free for all.
What do you
Oh,
mean
he
you
got
can't tell
me.
the teams? Yes, you're fucking stupid. Oh my fucking god.
Medic, you fucking retard.
Damn. Guys get so salty when he gets like these team matches. Alright, I'm up.
Push him back.
I'm at this guy. Alright, Dinkus got me. But what if I
Oh,
brought
fuck.
smoke bombs?
I just got my toolbox. Uh oh.
Alright, we're off here now. Gabe, let's stick in the corner.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
sorry, Gabe.
bullshit.
Gabe, stick in the corner until Indigo gets here.
No, we gotta kill Dinkus.
Fuck. Help. Kick him back!
Look at that back. Gabe, do you need help down there, or do you want us to stay up here?
Stay up there.
Alright, I'll
We got
do the
more
dance.
teammates now.
Oh, they left the server. So- I want to fight this guy.
Ah shit. These guys are smart.
Gabe, do you want us to come down there and help you, or like?
Do not abandon the Holy Land.
That's not the way I wanted to dodge.
I gotta come down there. I gotta help.
Do not abandon the Holy Land. You will stand your ground and take
Oh.
your charge
I died.
alone.
I died. I died. I want to get into this scrimmage. I legit can't tell when we're supposed to be fighting right now.
Go get up. Fuck.
Oh, I'm up.
No, get him off. Get him off. Medic, get him off.
Oh fuck.
Medic, no! Shit, it's fucking
I was gonna
burned.
get burned down anyways. Oh fuck. I have machete.
They fucking broke it, Gabe. They broke it. Oh shit, they got archers now.
Put your ballista up on the rock if you
I
can.
can't, they broke it. Fuck.
Damn, I should really put Bloodlust on this class, but then again, I don't want to.
Why?
Are we winning? Do we still have the high ground? I haven't been able to get up. I've been dying before that. Oh, they have the high
Fuck him
ground.
up, fuck him up, fuck him up, Gabe, fuck him up.
I won. That means we win. I won,
Yeah.
so we win.
Jews win. Are you fucking kidding me?
Wait. What's the deal with airlines? Ooh, level 40.
Let's play something else. I'm done with this. I don't like this game.
We could play Stardew Valley.
Yeah, Gabe, we can play Stardew Valley.
We could play Realm of the Mad God. Oh, Paladins. Let's play Paladins.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
Paladin.
I love Paladins.
No. You have
Why?
to make me fucking install it, though.
Well, what does Indigo want to play?
So, Stardew.
I think I'm gonna call it here, boys.
Good night.
There's a fucking battle pass now for it.
Yeah.
Doo-doo.
See ya.
Oh, you can't get the Founders Pack anymore.
Don't push. Okay, we have.
Gabe, do you have the Founders Pack for Paladins?
No, I don't spend money on free games.
Head up, Gabe.
Bye, Nico.
Bye.
One's left. Okay, hammers, pop yours, pop yours. So what you all playing now?
World Warship.
Well, I won the first round of the night. I got stuck with a pretty weak ass team though. First bit was the first 4 rounds we went 1-3. That wasn't good. We had to make a comeback. Zanzibar, what you doing? Or are you not here?
Guess that answers that.
Or he's muted himself and doesn't realize it. No, he doesn't have any audio or mic, so he's probably not here. I want a team to play with, damn it. Dave's trying to do a kill farm to get not forgotten. I'm just sitting here like, why don't you do it legitly? It's not that hard. Besides, if you can't do it without a kill farm, you don't deserve it. mean, it's not that good of a weapon anymore, but. Exodus Blue.
Survive. Your ghost has limited power. Survive at all costs.
Damn it, my teammates are all behind me. Teammate.
Enemy is out with second chance.
Oh, good play with the hammerhead. I thought he didn't realize he had a hammerhead. Kind of dumb on my part. Oh. Why is there so much ammo for that? Well, he's out. We'll see what happens. I mean, the bridge isn't a bad place to sit. It's probably gonna sit on heavy. Thought we sit on heavy. Oh well.
Your opponents have the lead. Destroy it.
I didn't throw my grenade. I did. Fuck. Didn't mean to hit that. My teammate was to my right. Oh, I was able to smoke him, but. Why am I always getting the 2v1s, man?
You're out of line. Fight on just a second. No more second chances. Fight to the finish. Yeah. Now show us the true meaning.
Oh, come on with that bullshit. What is the point of dodging, man, if you can't avoid a shot?
Enough. It's not over.
Alright, I'm gonna go. Good night, Daisy.
Take it easy, brother. Damn it. Nope, I'm not gonna play this one solo. Okay, this moon dude needs to get off. He's garbage.
Show no mercy.
Okay, what was your plan, buddy?
Battery low.
Oh, waste of our super for their super.
Oh, okay.
God damn.
Hello?
What's up, T?
What is up, these?
Just playing some comp.
Charging battery.
Really nice.
Oh, I hit that. Damn. Oh, I hit that. I fucking cracked. I'm feeling myself right now.
Holy shit.
Wow, I got... Okay, he didn't solo me, but... Damn! I hate when that... Why are you pushing on players?
Both teams out of reserve. End it.
There we go. Wow, Moon actually did something. Damn. Well, I'm playing team, but I'm solo queuing. And I'm positive my teammates are negative.
Holy shit.
Which explains
How
why.
can you play?
Which explains why.
Wait 1 second.
One's left. Oh, I hit that. Holy shit. But shit. Thank God that shotgunner. KPL. It's fucking dumb.
1 minute left. The enemy is out of second chance. All opponents.
I'm gonna play Thorn actually, so they can't run.
Show them how little you care.
Oof. It's down to the final round. Let's see how this goes. Oh my god. Talk about caring. Hey, you're inside. Yeah, that's cute. Damn it. How did you kill me from there with the mind bender? Oh, come on. He's so weak. Nice, nice, nice. Teammate has super. Backing off, backing off. Ooh, gets me something special. Okay, guys, don't let him get the heavy. Don't let him get the heavy. Oof, just like shoot the heavy. Nice. Oof. You want to join me for Comp T?
Oh, I'm so lazy to play right now. And then the internet, we have about maintain something. Yeah, so the internet been sucked all day today.
They're doing maintenance on it. That's
Yeah.
the fact that it's that long though. It's kind of oof.
Yeah. It was hard. I actually just like woke up after a nap because the internet sucked.
I'll pop this up. Let's see. So let's see how that game went. 21 opponents defeated with a 2.1 efficiency. My teammates, 18 and 14 opponents defeated respectively with a 1.29 and a 108.
Oh my god.
We went, we were down 3-0. We had to reverse sweep them.
Oh, nice.
I know if I look at my profile, I think is what it is. Nope, I haven't made it yet. I don't have hate mail. It's so common to get hate mail from these people. Oh wait, let me see if someone's still looking. 25, maybe. Let's see.
Happy 420, man.
Hey, what's up? What you looking to do?
Happy 420.
Huh, happy 420.
If you live on NA East, obviously.
Yeah. Or it's just... Let's see if we can find a group. What's up?
Yo. Hey, what's up, man?
Not much, not much.
I'm at 43 something.
That's fine. It's over 4K.
Yeah. Oh, there hasn't been a post in a while. Everyone must be playing Trials.
There's not many anymore of people playing comp. Trust me. I've been looking for groups for like the past week, and good luck finding them.
Really? Like what time? I've been doing okay.
About the same time. Well, the problem is I'm looking for people at or above 4,000. So because right now I'm just finding, like, I'll make a group. I'm at 4,000. I'll make a group with people that are like, 25, 21, whatever. And then I end up going 3-4 games straight losing.
Oh damn.
Yeah, so,
Nope.
So I'm trying to, as long as I go with people that are in the 4,000 range, same as myself, I have a fairly decent chance of winning. I say that. Last 2 games, I've been solo queuing in the team playlist.
Not going good.
I've won both. We won both. But
Oh, okay.
why the hell am I the top person? I'm not that good. Why the hell am I the top person caring?
And it's a 2-stack, you said.
A 2-stack on my team, yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, it's better just to solo that than freelance.
Oh my god, freelance is sweat fest.
Or it's just god awful with the worst blueberries ever.
I swear to god, people that go into solo, their entire goal is to play the hero.
Oh, to get all kills.
Yeah. All they do is just, I'm gonna be the hero, and go charging off on their own. Like, what are you doing? And then they die.
Oh, yeah. Lost a bunch of points in freelance.
Yeah, same. I was at 45. We'll put it that way.
Yeah, same. I was at 47.
At the beginning of this week. I'm now, after those 2 wins, let's see if we can get one more, hopefully. 42. That was
Okay, yeah.
after 2 wins.
So you got a little streak going.
Yeah. Trying to get that freaking last legend I need.
Oh, nice. I didn't do it last season.
I managed to get mine last season, but I didn't get it the season prior, so that's why I have to do it again this season. Then I can just play around and bullshit, and I don't have to care anymore.
Yeah, right. I'm going for that third as well.
Like, that's the whole thing. It's just once I get legend for the season, I stop caring and I just have fun with it. Mix it up, use random weapons, stuff like that.
Should we just try to invite this
One
Aqua
second.
guy? Whoa.
What's up?
Right. Should I click something?
I'll send in my code. You might end up with a new...
Yo, what's up, man?
Oh, hey, who's this?
Hold
Is this Aqua?
Yo, what's up? Nah, it's JPX. You guys already got third or what?
No?
50-50.
Alright.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to jump into the channel, so I'll send you the code.
Alright. I'm gonna be on mute, but I'll be here.
Okay. Oh, if you can join up.
Where's your join code?
I whispered you.
Oh, okay.
Are you, JPX, are you blue?
Am I blue? What?
Your name, what's your name? In-game.
Oh, it's, my name, oh, JPX. Just, yeah, JPX.
Okay. I think the one dude joined up.
What?
Well, I was waiting. Did you join in, Bird?
No.
Okay.
Let me.
This way. Damn. I'm gonna feel like an ass, but.
What?
Well, I think blue was aqua.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh well.
But here.
I'm coming.
What just happened? I got my plan. 1 second. Have Blue message you guys his Discord. I'll let you all three go for it.
You're not gonna go.
I'll just make a new group. It's all good.
You what?
I'll just make a new group. It's all good. Let me. It's all good.
Yo.
He's gonna say wants you to join his Discord. He put
Like,
he was messaging in game.
Yeah, it's not there for me. Like, to add me on Discord or what?
Yeah, he messaged you in game, the disc info.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Well, have fun, y'all.
Well, damn. Well, thanks, man.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Take it easy.
Later.
I have reached. Oh well. I think we'll just queue for a quick play match. I won't feel so bad about dropping out of that if I get group.
Yo.
Oh wow, what's up?
Yo, yeah, they kicked me, so I don't know. Yeah, what's up?
He
What's up
kicked.
again?
He kicked you.
Yeah, I don't know. But what's up? Hey, with the better team though. Whatever, fuck them. But I think I already have your join code. Alright.
Yeah, you got my. Where's the thing? There it is. Zim.
Hello.
There you go.
Yo. Do we all snipe in this lobby or what? Did I snipe?
Can, but I'm not.
I'm primarily
Okay.
a sniper.
Alright, bet. Yeah, me too. So we have two snipers, one. And I
Yeah.
usually run my fucking hold on, let me see.
I run Top Tree Night Stalker.
Yeah, I run spare rations with Beloved. and Dawnblade.
I will queue us in. I'll just say play your best loadout. It's really easy to work around your teammates.
Yeah. All right. Nice. You have 2 warlocks, but
So am I missing something? Why has everyone been using Black Talon besides the ability to?
Oh,
Yeah.
I just switched off. Well, instead of playing Trials and using Getaway Artist and Bottom Tree Stormcaller to like just play the long game and be an Arc Soul fag, I'm just gonna shotgun ape with Devour since you guys have our long game covered. And then Black Talon so I can 3-peek Devour and dance around a box and then like blink up in the air, switch to my shoddy.
this guy telling us his whole game
Like,
game plan. This
maybe-
shit's all gonna happen.
I'm just saying, like, dude, it happens
Yeah,
a
no, I
lot.
like it. I like it. That's what's
Like,
up.
Black Talon's awesome with Blink and Devour. You can like dance around
Yeah.
one
I've been
Jotun.
I used to play that, but I've been liking Dawnblade. Top tier.
All 3 spare rations, all 3 mindbenders.
Fuck! I almost want to take my beloved
Jeez.
off.
Nah, I'm gonna snipe.
Actually,
I think I think I can snipe them close. Fuck
Oh,
them.
One
I'm pretty good.
Antia Sword, 1 Transverse
Oh,
of Steps,
first game on.
1 Stompy.
Oh, they're gonna be quick as fuck though.
Yeah.
Yep, Bottom Tree Striker,
yeah.
Top Tree Dawn, Spectral.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll shotgun instead. Fuck it. Fuck. Alright, but I can shotgun though.
We could just play in my rifts and let them ape
Oh,
us
it's rusted though.
if y'all want to.
It is rusted lands.
Rusted Lands. Okay. This is good. This is
Oh,
fine.
I'm gonna snipe like for a game to see how I do.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I'll
snipe
see.
for a round.
I'll see how it is with the.
You just gotta stay together, team shot. It's gonna be a tough first team. For sure.
1 went right, 2 went right.
1 in the
Got one.
hole, 2 right here.
I'm coming back.
They're too close.
In the tunnel.
No,
Shoddy
there's
ape.
one's low.
I'm
on
backing
top.
up. I'm backing up. I'm backing up.
Ah,
It spawned me
Damn.
right back on them. I'm probably dead.
yeah, I'm behind. Hey, we need to help him out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is
They have tons of ammo.
nice. Hey, watch like our flank. Watch mid. Zim.
I got you. 1's coming through. Along with a spare.
Alright, just gotta play together.
Heavy's up in 10.
Yeah, I'll watch heavy.
He's weak, so am I, but he's weak too.
Another one peeking.
I just got double tap.
One's flanking from our backside. I'm gonna try to take him. I'm dead. I got caught on the rocks. Nice. I'm knocked.
Oh, he has
Ah.
heavy. Of course he does.
Damn.
Alright.
Right off the rip, they had lives.
We got
like,
we got fucked up of the spawn. You spawned over there. We spawned separate.
yeah.
I switched to my mind benders and Thorn.
First game though. First game. Come on, we got this.
The right side.
Right side. Alright. Let's just play distance.
One's
They have
floating.
shotguns.
What?
Ooh.
That was
Oh, whoa!
fast.
What the hell? Jotun. They beat. They're using some cheap shit, bro. For sure.
Oh my god.
Back up. Shit.
Oh, fuck.
Can't track me if I'm invis, bitch.
Yeah, it's gonna be first. They're just rushing.
I'm coming back to you. I'm
Shotgun
running to you.
thrower.
They're on my 6. They're on my 6.
Yep. I got an empowering.
They're rushing pretty hard. You guys got this. Team fire. Work as a team. Nah.
Yeah. That's.
That's all good. Yeah, I'm a shotgun. We just gotta play tough. We can't really do anything. We can't be too aggressive. They just push right side. Play close as well.
That guy's half. Another one's over there with him.
Hey, watch out. Whoa. Oh,
God damn it! That's one thing I hate about Thorn. It's low magazine.
I'm getting 2v1.
Yeah.
Yeah, just back up. Don't push anything. I'm spawning.
One's coming to our left.
I'm watching right.
Anti-swords.
No way! I hit him for 22.
Go ahead and
top
straight
tier.
line me with a mortal no repercussion. That'd rock.
Ah,
I could have popped my Devour in that corner and then like picked up heavy and blink.
It's all good.
That dude really picked up heavy and dropped a rift.
Okay, let's push left side, but let's not. Don't peek alone. Gotta peek together. But somebody watch our right side.
One hit.
I was invis.
Yeah, dude. Y'all got their supers.
This is crazy.
Yeah, it's a hard first team. Shot hard.
That's a ridiculous first.
They're on our right. They're on our right.
Practicing. Oof. Yeah, it's all good. We can't do anything. Nice.
There's nothing I could do. I was. All three were on me, and I was weak.
Oh, to our left. He still got striker.
I'm not.
I can't.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Fun and
First
interactive
round.
gameplay. Yay.
I don't know. It's like it hits a certain point where it's just irrecoverable. You know, it's like
Yeah.
we don't have enough super. They have too many abilities. Like so much ammo.
Yeah. Ooh. I thought
Well,
you-
Anti-Sword's on a Titan is like a freaking ability.
Yeah.
That cooldown only takes you sprinting.
It's pretty fair.
I
if
mean,
you ask me.
Yeah, hunters have Worm Husk. The problem is when you dodge, you can't shoot back and you're an easy target. So you have to run something like what is it?
Yeah. Well, also you have to. Doing that takes a combination of like getting high mobility, using your dodge frequently. You know, actually using the exotic slot on it, using up all those armor slots.
Oh, what?
Okay.
Free win. Hey, at least a free win.
Hey. Oh, good thing I had a shotgun still on.
I don't know. That's
That's
just
the last game
that's
was
just
my first
silly.
game on,
What
so-
that probably was is some farmers. Probably some farmers. This is where we should start seeing them at least.
I didn't even pay attention to how much glory I lost. Oh, like 80.
I was at
Oh, that's a lot.
4,200. I'm now at
I was
41.
at 4,000.
I was just under 5,500. I was at like 50 some
No.
like 54 something, and now I'm at 54.17. So
Yeah.
I was trying to think, but I don't even know where I was. 3 more sweats. The Baba Yaga clan.
Oh, I've heard of that one. I've heard of that clan. If it's the same
3
clan.
mind benders.
Yeah.
Jeez, again, dude. I hate playing in this fucking.
Dead
I went
cliffs.
to Stormcaller Rifts.
It's all
so-
good, fuck good. What map is?
We can play them on this map.
We can play far, but like, can we get one shotgun?
I have mine.
Alright. Yeah, cause I think I can talk.
Yeah, because I can map with my mind benders
Alright,
and then my
what's your-
arcs clean up.
I'm gonna go.
Left
I'm gonna
side.
peek left side.
I'm gonna push up by this pillar.
Yeah.
They're coming around, it looks like.
Nice.
I got 2 of them half.
Nice.
Nice double body, but fuck.
Well,
Yeah, I got you.
Shit! What?
We seriously
No.
aren't playing trials.
I got one. I got one. Yeah.
Like,
We aren't. What the fuck? Got one.
Body the one.
Hey, alright.
I'm
go
weak.
play heavy,
I'm weak.
play
I'm
heavy.
weak. It's coming from tunnel. Coming from tunnel. It looks like.
Alright, I'm holding heavy. I want to try and get heavy.
Yeah.
You guys can cover me.
nice try.
Try to cover me. Oh, I tried backing up, but I couldn't. Don't push.
Oh, I got hit by skip grenades. What the fuck? I didn't even see him throw them.
Oh, they got heavy.
30 seconds. Both teams out of reserve. End this.
No shotgun. Should have fuck. Should we keep playing farthest like far? Or you wanna
Yeah,
play
I
my,
switched up.
like shotguns too.
I switched up
I put
mine a
on
bit.
Telesto.
I put on
it didn't give me ammo. What the hell? I definitely switch fast enough.
Ooh.
Vigilant swing.
Maybe back up, back up. Got one. Hey, watch out.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, just keep backing up. Keep backing up. Keep backing up.
I'm about to have a
He's
rift.
weak, he's
Just
weak,
chill
he's-
out, chill out, chill
Whoa.
out, chill out.
Nice, nice, nice teamwork.
Nice.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, I got one. I got one. Oh, watch out, watch out. He's just sitting on that left corner. Oh, he's low. He's low. Got one.
I threw a grenade on the heavy.
I hit one for 66.
I'm about to have another rift.
Nice. Just play slow, play slow, play slow. We got this. I hit him. Oh, he's low, he's low. Oh, I hit him for again. Middle low.
Yeah, go ahead and move. Go ahead and come on. That guy's half. One absolute. Just push him.
Oh, nice. Good shit. Yeah, we
Yeah, I'm
just
gonna
gotta
switch to my
learn when to
V-wing.
back up. Like if
switch
they
to
have
my-
it over, it's just back up and fight as a team. I'm gonna peek left side. I mean right
I'm
side.
about to have another rift.
Yeah. They're flying up in mid.
Tagged one for 5. I'm up with
There's
you.
one in building with me. He's low, one. Oh, there's one inside, yeah.
I'm weak. I'm
Back
backing
back
up. Oh, come on. See, that's what I'm saying about the dodge. That's so dumb. I should have survived that, but I didn't.
Yeah, dodge doesn't make you immortal, you know. It just...
No, but it doesn't.
Here, I'm coming, back
Yeah,
up.
what
back up.
Antius
Just
Works
play heavy.
does. Like if you slid with Antius, you wouldn't have died.
I got one. Shit. You want me to tether or save tether?
Go for it.
I don't know where he's
Go
at.
for it.
I'm.
He's in mid. I'm gonna use mine after this thing. I'm gonna flank him right now and use it.
Oh god damn it! I couldn't get to an advantageous
still had it.
position. Yep.
What? What was that? Literally beat my hammerhead. What? Yeah. Okay. Another push right side. They're here on right side. I'm picking mid. I'll chop back up a little bit. You're alone.
I'm super weak.
Got one.
On low.
Yeah, back it up here. No way, he's low, he's low.
Oh, there's an arc staff.
Yeah, pop.
No, that's retarded. What?
Hold on, I'm pushing. Pushing heavy. I'm not peeking long. Don't peek anything long distance.
I smoked heavy.
No way! He's fucking rushes with that shit. He's behind the pillar with the shotty. Reloading. Damn, yeah. Fuck, dude.
Oh, behind me. Damn it.
Dude, like we aren't on our 7th flawless game. Like, I don't understand why we all have to sit in the back of the map. Like, in this fashion, it's just ridiculous. Who wants to play a game like that?
What you guys trying to do here then?
Just
Dude, it's
pre-fired
just
by
a
a
bit-
Soros.
Just,
There's no way this is fun for them.
They're
yeah,
winning.
this
Of
guy's
course
low
it's
over here.
fun.
This guy's low.
Behind us, behind us, behind us, I think.
Yeah, he's low. I'm holding her back.
Anti-Swartz is half.
No way that kills me, dude. I'm literally all the way. They're pushing. Nice. I spawned far. Fuck, why?
Soros
One's pushing in, one's pushing in, one's pushing in.
You're alone. Try to pop.
I'm weak.
Oh, he's low.
Oh, god damn it!
Dude, where the fuck is he?
What is he doing?
Where is he?
Oh my god.
On heavy.
I'm not lagging him. No, I'm not
No,
lagging. What the
he's lagging on on my screen.
Nice.
I'm gonna go down.
Dude, yeah, what the fuck? That guy
I
is
so hate. Really? Lagging.
just why
He's
is
fucking lagging. He wants to emote.
everybody? Why is everybody just playing like Charles? What the fuck?
Ay, vey. Oh well. Oh well.
Yeah, like we got our vigilance wing, we got our Titan barricades.
I don't know why we're playing against such charge. With shotties. How's that fun?
Oh yeah.
I mean, they're not a... Okay, Dire Promise with Twilight. Things are... Dawnblade. I promise with the shotgun.
This dude's 1030,
Storm,
all masterwork.
Casual. Jesus.
Just, dude, these guys just scream like sweat machine. Dude's using Randy's throwing knife hard light.
I mean, Thunderfall. Alright.
Makes sense. You can
Let's just, we gotta play mid. Let's rotate tree real fast.
watch out for that Randy's. That Randy's will take you out with a quickness. You want mid, you said?
Yeah, let's go tree.
Mid B or mid
Yeah, like, yeah.
mid court? Bide one. Now we can't push out that door.
Oh, whoa. Backing up here, I'm fucking low. Ah, dude, that shit.
I gotta go one hit over there, sitting in a corner.
Yeah, I'm coming. Got him. Traded.
I'm
Backing
coming.
up towards you guys. Wait,
Heavy on
Come-
9.
come mid.
Yep,
come
coming to
mid.
mid. Coming to mid. Coming to mid.
He's just peeking mid. Waiting for you guys to get there. They're all mid.
Oh, that. I'm dead. Fuck me.
Yeah, back up with that heavy.
Nice.
Dude, why is that shit so fucking strong?
Randy's?
One of them's half.
No, Dyers.
You've got 30 seconds.
Nice.
Good team shot.
I'm weak. I'm weak. I'm weak.
Guy with.
I'm not.
Got him. Oh, fuck.
We play the point. Play the point. Play the point.
Yeah, let's play point. It's just one guy.
I'll get the special.
we
Get the
gotta-
special. Play the point and play heavy. Oh, heavy.
No, I'm running back. Come on. Nice. Good shit. Good fight at the end.
Oh, I recovered because I died so
Yeah.
fucking much. I needed those kills.
You guys want to push mid, like strong mid? Someone maybe.
Yeah.
Cause we gotta play fast on people. It's only we're gonna do something.
He's one hit. Ooh, he just teleported.
No way! Why is he over there?
I just watched him teleport like 15 feet. Just like in the opposite, like not lag teleport, but like teleport. Arc Souls,
I'm moving to the mid. They're in mid. They're in court.
half in court. One's on tree, one hit. Nice.
Got him.
Let's push a little bit here.
I'm alone. They're on me.
No, he's low behind boxes. Oh,
I'm knocked.
God. Jesus.
Damn it, he wasn't there.
Hold on.
That fucking Randy.
Yeah, I can't really do anything.
Okay, I can play that game with you. You want to play the Randy's game? Where's my Randy's?
Is Randy's that good?
Oh yeah, it's fucking sick. Damn, nice.
What the hell?
I don't know what's going on. I'm watching.
Dude, whoa. Dude, why was that like weird as fuck? It was a weird as fuck. I wasn't lagging, what? And I felt like it was.
I'm going hard mid.
Yeah. Got one?
One's middle.
Oh yeah, he's in mid pillar, and the one behind boxes.
Pillar dead. Box half.
Got him. Okay. I got my super.
I'm about to have mine.
Yeah, we got control. We got control. Just pick anything we need to.
They have a.
Oh, come on.
Bro, why can't I run?
Thank
Got
you
him.
for killing him.
Here, I'm backing up. Back up just a little bit.
I'm
just so
coming
we
to
can
heavy.
regroup. Yeah, regroup. Jeez.
I needed heavy.
One's going tunnel.
Oh, that was. Yeah, he's just tunnel. Nice.
Knock.
My guy's knocked. Yeah, watch out for Stormcaller. You have Night Stalker.
Double 91. One of them's half.
I'm dead. Nice.
Got him. Good shit.
Oh, I do have
No, give me that special. Good shit. Let's push top left.
I'm gonna let one of those storm callers pop and I'm gonna try and landfall on them. If
Alright.
they do.
Okay.
Got him. Yeah, I'm back up here. Fuck. Hopefully you guys spawn over here.
I'm on.
Yeah,
I'm
nice.
coming to you. I'm coming to you.
Yeah, I'm with you guys. Fuck. He's just sitting there.
One's on tree. Snipe. Just snipe on tree.
Nice.
There's nanobots on that body.
There's one up top. I hit for 90. Nice. Last one up top. Oh, not last one, but top right. He's low.
How did you hit me?
Got him. I'm backing up.
On the top left. Heavy's up.
Yeah, I can't guard that. We need to use a super here. Or
Do you
wait
want my
for them.
tether on heavy?
Yeah, tether that guy.
Well, I didn't waste my super.
Oh, I need to back up. You're alone. Zim. They got heavy, right?
I don't know.
Oh, I didn't know where they
Cliff.
were.
And he wasted
He's
it.
in mid.
Oh, I thought he didn't get you. One in mid wall.
In mid.
He's behind the pillar. One's towards heavy, I think. One's on my butt. One coming up to you. Coming up. Oh nope.
They're being such. Like, they're playing the game correctly. Like, they're hugging each other's dicks, man.
So we need to do. That's how you.
That
pick
entire
those.
time just spraying their dire promise at me.
I'm doing bad this game. I'm going in tunnel.
One's mid.
I think they're on mid. We trade.
I'm recovering.
If we can pop a super here. If we can, yeah, honestly, if we can.
Like, I'm not getting that landfall close to him, and I'm not gonna just walk up to him, so.
Yeah. I almost have my Dawn Blade again. Get that super, whoever's in Viz.
Got it.
Nice. Dude, how?
I'm weak.
They're on the right side. They're on the right side. Oh, fuck. I almost have my super again.
Damn it.
We need to use supers. It doesn't matter if landfall or not. We need to get these things out. and get some kills.
Got my super. He's tethered on my super. Oh. Nice.
both.
Nice. They wasted 2. We used 2.
Yeah, bro,
Mine
we're
was
chilling. We're
wasted.
chilling. We need this round.
Yeah. I'll take that one for 2
Where's he
supers.
Oh, he's
on
up
a
top.
respawn.
He's top left. Top left. Let's play. Nice, dude.
Let me get these orbs. Let me get these orbs. Please, please, please,
And
please, please. I did. Got him.
And I have my super now as well.
Yeah, I don't
Let's rush.
willy-nilly's my supers.
I'm gonna let's go top left, and I'm gonna.
I do them right.
Did they just in the back?
Yeah, they're still in the back,
What a bunch of fucking dicks.
dude.
Dude, like,
They're just playing in the back.
One's
like
towards
talking
heavy.
about.
One's towards heavy.
They're all in the. Oh, what? Okay, yeah, the one's going up top left, top side. I am with you, Zim.
yep, I have a rift up here on the low.
Got one.
I hit him, 59.
I'm weak. I'm super weak.
One's coming to you, he's very hurt.
Yeah, so am I.
He's in the
Oh,
back
they're
of the
low,
spawn,
nice,
still
nice.
not regenning.
Heavy's up. Heavy's up. I'm gonna go for it.
I'm pushing him all the way through into courtyard.
I got it. I got it. I'm running. Because I don't have a
Oh.
grenade launcher on. I'll come back to you guys.
Hit him, got him, hit him. One mid.
Ah, damn it. Well, he can't get heavy. He's weak. Nice, nice, nice.
Got him.
They have a rift on that left side. He's sitting in it, he has
Yeah,
overshield.
I'm backing up. Oh, we got life advantage. Just play us. Just play in here. Play in here. We got life. This is our.
Yeah.
They want
I'm
to play
just dropping
back.
this here so I can extend my arc souls.
They want to play
Yeah.
back. We can play back.
Right. This is the guy you gotta play. There's a guy behind you. Yeah, some. Dumbass. Nice. There you go.
I normally don't approve,
shit.
but when they sit back in their spawn to begin with, it's like, nah.
This is just AIDS. Like, this queue is so bad right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm leader.
I mean, but that's how you get kills, honestly. Like, you just play cautious, like, you play as a team and you just pick them off one by one. That's this game right now.
Well, there's 2 game styles. Either you stay back or you push super aggressive. There is no
Yeah.
in between.
But we have snipers, we don't need to be aggressive. Just pick and then we push aggressive, you know? Because we can't have one guy shotgunning, a guy shotgun, like, going alone while 2 snipers are in the back sniping.
Yeah.
So we gotta get a pick and then push with shotgun and, like, primary.
It's a 2 stack. Looks like.
What do you guys like better, Beloved or Revoker?
Oof. Oof.
I like Revoker's scope better, but I like the model of the default Beloved better. But I like that Revoker can one hit on, supers, but I like that Beloved can 2-tap quick to the body. Like,
Yeah.
they all got their.
Yeah, but
They do.
I got no box breathing on mine, so I can.
Yeah. Like, if people are using Revoker, that's when I pull out Revoker. That's basically it.
I haven't used Revoker in a while because I've been using.
I use Revoker because I love the Summoner. It is so damn good. It's one of the few auto rifles, in my opinion, that can outplay a hard light.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's one of the few that can outplay a hard light. I got it the week it came out. the summoner I have, and I already
Bro,
have
I don't know why
556
is Harvest
kills.
so good? It used to be shit.
Because they removed the reticle bounce that it used to have, and
It's not just the laser.
and it also has no range fall off.
Well, that's always been there, but it
Yeah.
used to have like a super wonky recoil, and they took that out.
Yeah, but once you learned how to work with that recoil, it wasn't bad. It was a good weapon.
Nah, I remember D1 and all that shit was horrible.
Well, we didn't have M&K back then either.
Yeah. I didn't play D1, so I don't know.
How do you get the Mindbenders mission?
You have to
That's a good shotgun.
Nightfall.
Nightfall rotation.
Yeah, you have to play the one Nightfall. It's
And then the kinetic equivalent, the Astral Horizon from Trials. You know?
Yeah, I have damn near a god roll.
I got threat opening shot that I've gotten. I have a few others, but that's the one I mostly use.
Rifled barrel, assault mag, quick draw, celerity. Unfortunately, it has a reload masterwork.
One of these guys is cracked. He's spare beloved. Parcel Lunas.
The Summoner,
Revoker Summoner.
I think I played this Spaceboy before. Hopefully it's a sniper map though, so we don't play as aggressive. Jeez, this guy got a fucking god roll. Rapid hit, kill clip. Jeez.
Spare?
Yeah, spare.
Yeah. I prefer my rapid hit moving target. I prefer the consistency at range.
I had a rapid hit kill clip,
just got-
but it had crap range. Now I use
I
a
just have
snap
Swash.
rangefinder.
Yeah, my range kind of sucks, but I'm just using Swash.
Like,
yeah.
moving
Swash
target
weapon.
allows me to like damn near completely miss, and I'm somehow hitting.
Yeah, that's pretty common with the spare.
Well, yeah, but with moving target, it's even worse. I'm gonna go low.
No, push the bottom. Yeah, me too. I'm gonna go low to see if I can snipe and then go high.
If you're gonna have your sniper out, I'm gonna pull out my. I'm gonna try to draw him downward.
No, they're shotgunning in mid.
I'm coming to you guys. Coming to you guys. Coming to you guys. Behind me. Behind me. Behind me.
You're good, man.
Up top.
Oh, we fucking trade. Nice. I'm
I'm
with you.
super weak.
Back up.
Trip
back
mine.
up.
Trip mine. Trip mine.
Play primary. Primary here.
The snipe went low. 5 on heavy.
High right here. Got him.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'll take that.
Let me know if you're pushing them.
I'm with you, Zoom.
This.
Flip spawns.
Alright, it's just one, I think.
Yeah.
We can play the
I'm
objective.
gonna go outside. Yeah, you guys play objective, I'm gonna go outside. Hit him once, body. Got him.
Air intel is ridiculous. Just absolutely absurd. Some might say, king.
Sniping bottom. Going up back up top. You're alone, you're alone.
I'm trying to get away. I'm trying to get away.
I'm coming back from spawn.
Ah, this guy, he's one shot. Melee, one melee. He's one melee.
Oh!
What?
That revoker
Nice,
no
nice.
scope wrecked me. I should have ADS'd.
One hit
okay,
on low.
Okay, back up. Anyway,
Like
for
I was in there in the thick of it, just alone being chased, you know. So Black Talon.
We need to push now. Pushing up.
One's come from behind us. Outside. One's outside.
Black Talon right here.
Going outside. Oh shit! Fuck! He's pushing behind. Pushing behind. Nice.
I don't know what I did there.
He's behind. Nice. He's low. Nice.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm making this up. Let's go.
Yeah, that's what's up though. You're doing good.
Okay. They're outside
Just
here.
wait for him. Peek together. Peek together.
Nice. He wasted one of his bullets.
Push.
Half right there. Heavy.
Here,
We can just
play
wait
flag,
on
play
it.
flag.
I
I'm
smoked
about
him.
to have a rift up.
Oh, come on.
no.
That-
Damn.
Oh.
You just
Fuck, you're gonna
watch.
trade
Like
on that.
he only lived that because Wormhusk. Like what a load of shit.
He got a body on me.
I wanna play close as well. Shotgun. Why is everybody?
I'm about to have Storm.
Hard scoping. Nice.
Oh, he only fucking
I'm super weak.
got him.
I'm using Arc Souls to tell me where people are.
Nice. Guy in mid, top mid. Their side. Nice.
Right side of you.
Outside.
Yeah. I'm coming back to you, JPX. I'm
Nice.
just gonna call you Jay.
They're on. We flip spawns. Ah. Nice. You're alive.
By myself.
Yeah, just back up.
Oh, come on.
Okay. Hey, you have super, right? Yeah, nice. We might need it this round. Oh, fuck.
Bull.
Yes,
Nice. Did it say he casted it? He did. Oh, they
I'm
cast
with you,
two.
Zem.
They casted both of their supers.
Spectral and a shadow shot.
Got him.
On me.
No, down mid.
Half.
Got him. I mean, he was half.
He's going low.
He's low as fuck. Got him. Nice, guys. That was good shit.
I hate shotguns so much.
They're pissed
Yeah,
that
me
they
too.
use both those supers.
I hate shotguns.
I mean, I got great shotguns, and I just suck with them.
I'm okay with shotguns.
They can't peek the corner
I'm gonna
now?
go straight up on super. Where they at? How do I do 13 damage to somebody with the fucking super? I don't know how that's possible. Yeah, the one you got, he's low. I'm coming. I'm here.
Oh. No. Heavy's coming up. One of you want to grab
Yeah,
it?
it's coming up. Yeah, I'll grab it. Oh, fuck. Nice shit. I'm coming back. I'm spawning right with you guys. I'm gonna play bottom.
Behind us.
They're
He
playing right
hears
here next
that,
to me.
and he's scared.
Nice.
Didn't want to do that? Oh well. I do have my tether if you want me to put it somewhere, just let me know where you want it.
Yeah.
And
gotcha.
when.
Nice.
Because I never know when to use it. I just try to use it as a shutdown.
You just try using Spectral or some shit.
Outside.
He backed up. No, I'm peeking that. I didn't know that. Fuck. He's just staying on ramp, peeking up again. Don't peek.
Down below.
Coming. There's one up top.
Shotgunner.
Nice save. Nice shit, Zim.
Heavies in 7.
Yeah, I'll get that shit.
Okay. Behind us, flip
They're
spawn.
pushing. Yeah, flip spawn. Yeah.
I smoked one.
Yeah, I'll go.
That one's low.
Oh, dude, he's right there in that corner. Come on, fucking. Oh, he got Black Talon, but he's low. Nice.
One knock.
Back up a little bit. Please.
I'm backing up.
I'm coming with you.
Oh, you bastard child.
They have another blade brush.
I'm gonna play it close.
Do you want me to
They're up
cover?
top. They're up top.
Oh, I did not know they had that. Good tether.
Oh! What? I've been knocked. That would have been a good tether.
No,
but I
dude,
didn't get
I got
knocked.
knocked too. They're just. I didn't even see that guy coming. Alright, yeah. Fuck. That guy just came out of nowhere.
Are you really teabagging?
Okay, yeah. Now we need to end this shit.
End it.
It didn't take my super. I didn't think it did.
I almost had mine again.
Because if it did, it would have killed
Nice.
that guy sitting next to me, you know?
Oh, fuck.
I stopped him from being able to snipe that lane.
Watch out, you. Nah, mid. I
Yeah,
think we
full
flipped
flip,
one.
full flip. I was just double checking,
Nice.
making sure that I couldn't get one.
We just gotta play mid.
Yep,
He popped a tether.
bait me.
No, where are they, dude? They're mid.
Oh, I got hit from both sides. I almost beat.
We still
Ooh.
got this.
They're gonna get
wanna
heavy.
Stall and wait on your super. Like, see what we can
How
stall.
close are you?
Yeah, I'm literally at low numbers. We can play, but we need to play.
I'm weak.
fucking- Oh my god.
Thank you for that save.
Right side.
Here he comes. Oh, I slid into
No
that.
way! What was Black Talon? I didn't use it though. I didn't use my.
Nope, you did. Cast
No, I
Daybreak.
heard
It says cast Daybreak.
No. Nice. He's just playing up. Ah.
He has his.
Spectrals.
If he uses it this round, that'd be
I can
actually.
shut his ass down too.
But that'd be big pog if he used it.
You gotta push now.
He's
Yeah.
hard scoping it.
Go.
Tidebreaker active. You have one last shot at survival.
He's pushing up. Nice, he used it. So even if you lose.
No.
No, that's fine. That's okay.
They just supered. Like, what do you mean no?
Yeah, that's
fuck.
fine. He used. I think that was all of their
I can have
supers.
that.
All right, Jay.
That's all of their supers.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
what?
it took.
So they have to fight
Ouch,
us straight
I
up.
literally couldn't even move when I fucking popped it.
I'm down below.
Hit 135. Oh, he's low. Oh, I'm low as fuck. I'm low as fuck.
Got one.
Holding up top.
Back up, back up. Damn it.
No way, my arc nade didn't just
Got
get me
one.
a double kill.
You spawn with him?
Back up, back up, back up.
Hey, behind us, behind us, behind us. No way.
I was hoping
He
you were
was
watching the
switch.
rear.
Yeah, I was. But I just popped the rift. He'd outgunned me. Heavy. You need to do something about that?
1 minute. You're neck and neck on reserve.
Nice. That's a knock.
I'm pushing up bottom mid. Gonna get heavy.
I'm about to have an arc. I have a rift up for you guys. If we want to just abuse it.
On me.
We got us pinched. We got us pinched. We can push
No, we
one
have
and-
them. No, it's not. We're all together. They're split up.
Okay, yeah,
they don't
they're
have us
split up.
pinched. We have them split. Yeah. It's very big. Very big
Nice.
difference there.
Good shit.
Find one of them and teabag the shit out of him. I don't know who it was that teabagged. I'm sorry. Why did you got teabag when you were losing?
I think they got upset because I Aaron told the shit out of some shotgun retard, and I bagged him right after I did it. Because I
Oh, I hate shotgunning.
I pre-charged my Arantel and I showed him I had it, and he still pushed me.
Arantel is so broken.
That Shadow dude accepted my friend request. I told him GG. He was a nice guy back. I like that.
You know you've made it in Destiny if you get hate mail.
I hardly ever get hate mail.
If you like check your Steam profile and you see all the hate comments, you've made something of yourself in Destiny.
Yeah, I got the perfect getaway artist build, like through enhanced bomber and like stuff, and I didn't even mean to. And I got a getaway
Hey,
artist drop
you know
earlier,
this
so I decided to use it.
He's in the same clan as you. Zim.
Oh.
Snapchat Rampage, Thorn, Gunslinger.
Slash.
Spare rations with last man standing. Striker.
Tell him to give us a free win. Go.
I told him good luck, have fun.
Yeah. Just don't bag. That's all I ask. Don't bag.
I've never played with him, but he has 5.2k kills on his beloved. So.
Yeah. My beloved.
He's using Thorn and Beloved. Oh, I like this map. We gotta push mid.
I have like 3 beloveds, and I just masterworked this one.
I bodied one. Behind us, watch out.
I need your rift. Shit.
Sorry.
He
I
bought.
was, like,
He
I was
bodied.
dead, so-
I think he bodied Thorn.
I'm
Body
backing
Thorn.
up, I'm backing up.
Yeah. I'm coming to you, Jay.
Let's go outside.
Behind us. Coming from our spawn. Shit.
Nice.
Got him.
Nice.
How did I hit that?
You crazy.
12 on heavy.
Oh, our spawn.
Yeah, I'm peeking tunnel.
Oh, come on.
I had the body.
That Luna dude.
Here, going heavy. Nice. Dude, that freaking Warlock.
That Luna's taking me out, man.
I'm gonna hold outside for a little bit.
I'm gonna arc rift right on the middle thing. One's on B.
come on.
Y'all got him? Y'all got him? He's safe. 2 of them there.
Ah, dude, what the hell? He's going outside tunnel now.
I'm backing up. I'm running.
Yeah, yeah. Good use him.
Let's pinch this guy.
Okay.
Save me.
Oh my.
Jeez. This guy's so low. What the fuck? How did it not want to die? He's so slippery.
Oh god, one on me weak. One on me weak. You.
No way,
Nice.
dude. He's alive. Luna's mid.
No more second chances. Fight to the finish.
I'm gone, yeah. Like, I'm pinched in mid. Oh my god.
Yeah.
What?
Dude, that Luna kid.
He's
just
lagging
escaped.
so bad. No, he didn't just escape. He shot you, hit F, and went around the wall, and then you died.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought his hit rate. He has, like, Japanese characters in his clan tag.
Nice. Ah. Got one.
Nice.
No, he's shotgunning. He's one shot.
One hit.
One. He's literally one shot. Don't focus on him. He backed up. Where they at? Talk.
I don't know. He ran. We have lives, just play heavy.
Oh my god, Luna is lagging so bad. I was dead and seen the damage on him that I inflicted after. Fuck.
1 minute left. The enemy is out of second chances.
Got one. Floating right side.
Thank you.
Luna dead. Yeah. I was looking for him with my rocket. He's baiting with Syntheseps. Watch out. Don't push him all together. He is using Syntheseps. He will one-hit melee assault. He's on Bubble Titan.
He's holding. We can pinch
I hit him.
Just keep. Nice. Nice. Yeah.
Nice.
Like, we have to crossfire him, but stay far
Yeah.
enough that he can't get his buff.
Yeah, that's why I tried to flank him.
Yeah.
We can push either you. I have my super.
I have mine for a shutdown.
Remember, he has suppression.
Damn it, I missed both shots.
Luna's standing back by their spawn sniping.
Okay.
I'm coming back to you guys.
Ah.
Let me get that Arky Soul.
Mid. No, dude, mid.
Oh,
Jeez.
what?
Titan. Whoa.
He's lagging so bad.
Yeah. They got life advantage. Ah,
Only 1 minute left.
Okay, you got it. Nice.
nice. Ah, I bodied him. Fuck.
Antius wards, man.
Dude. If I had my.
Yeah. When they started losing, they both 2 of them switched to Antius wards.
The only
And
one
the
that's...
one guy going positive on their team is the laggy shitter.
Yeah. I'm gonna go outside.
Y'all gotta use a super at some point.
I tried to shut down the Goldie.
3 lives left.
Yeah, I'm done after this game, dude. I'm seriously about to Alt F4.
Luna's outside here with me.
I'm out.
I'm coming to you. I'm gonna give you an Arc Soul and then wrap around him.
What side you rapping?
Left. Got him?
Nice. Good shit.
Nice.
They have a striker.
Yep. I'm gonna get close to me. Okay. There we go. It gives me my arcs faster. 8 on heavy. I'm gonna try and pull. What's cool is my Arc Soul
Got
can
one?
shoot while I pull heavy.
That guy's knocked, I think.
Yeah, you got 2 knocked. It's Slam.
I got him.
He's weak. Got him.
Yeah, he was mine.
Oh. He was mine. Oh. Sorry.
Dude, I had him with that rocket. Like, if he was going to pop it, he was
Oh,
gone.
it would have been so nice if he would have.
Yeah.
Do you want
I'm
me
using a max blast radius.
I'm saving my super for that slam. One's...
Yo, he plans on using his bubble. He switched to Syntheseps.
One's
One
outside,
outside.
one's outside.
Got him.
I'm pushing out to you, Jay.
Back. Oh, he's right there. He's dead.
He's dead.
Nice. I put on Tractor Cannon, 20 seconds on heavy. That'll be our anti-bubble weapon.
Oh, one right next to rocket. I'm putting a rift down the mid. They're coming out right side mid. No.
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
Oh, it's a mid rocket.
Hey, come to me. Hey, buddy. He's out.
Nice.
I just dropped heavy.
Shit.
I'm on it.
Nice. I'm about to have another super.
Nice. We can play that then.
I didn't mean to throw my nade. Dude, I lost us Tractor Cannon though. That would have taken out that bubble easy. We gotta push over to heavy before they... Ooh.
One on me.
Let's push right side. Over here. Or one mid, two.
He popped bubble. Right on.
Mid on flag. Oh, I hit Luna.
Yo,
One.
Cover fire
for
me
sure.
when I pick up heavy here. I have Tractor back on.
I popped the... Go, go, go.
There. Back.
Good shit.
Back. I just told him Lamal in our clan chat.
That's what you get for...
Yeah, like, have fun, bro. Have fun.
Tell him that was just for using bubble. I love him.
Guy right.
If I had him added, I would call him like a shitter or something, but I'm not gonna tell him that in our clan chat and then like you know.
Okay, so you said you're done?
Yeah. I'm losing brain cells by the minute.
Dude, I'm good at calling it a night for myself. It's...
Yeah.
I'm back to
I'd
where
be
I'm at,
more than
where I
willing to
was.
play with you guys some more, because we found our chemistry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If y'all see me on, hit me up. I'm cool with it.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch around my